Hey guys, I'm Snyder, and I was the first week's discussion leader for our Management 3100 class for our group. And our group consisted of Chad Rotten, Teresa Samras, Joseph Vanderbilt, Amanda White, Trisina Wiggins, Joseph Wong, and myself. I'm sorry if I left you out. These are the only people that saw really making any posts this past week. And before we get started, I just want to say that you guys did a good job with it being the first week of the semester, making the switch to D2L. You guys did a good job and kept it up for the discussion week. Today I'm going to kind of overall summarize how our discussion went, as well as kind of assess how I did as a leader. Alright, let's get started. On to talking about our discussion. Like I said before, I think we all did a great job of being active on the discussion board last week. And one thing that really kind of jumped out to me is that we had an equal amount of people talking about good bosses and bad bosses. To me, usually I think when someone talks about a boss, they're more so likely to vent and complain about a boss rather than praise one. So to me, I found it kind of interesting that we had people with really good bosses and really bad bosses. And I don't know, just kind of stuck out to me. It was kind of surprising. Gives you kind of something to think about. This kind of also leads us into the discussion of the theory X manager and the theory Y. At first we had a couple people, more so leaning towards the theory X manager rather than the Y. And I think through the group, we had a lot of discussions going back and forth about it, talking why Y is better as opposed to X, and overall we were able to shift some people's opinions, which showed a lot about our group, and I think that showed we had good communication, to kind of sway some people's opinions, and of course in the right direction, as well as Y is a much superior manager to the X. Shifting gears for the final time, we had many different answers to the ethical leadership characteristics question. We had every approach from utilitarian to high value awareness to the justice approach. We had pretty much every single appearance that was covered in our book in chapter 3. This kind of leads me to believe that there's no real right answer to this, like in the theory Y or theory X management situation, but it just kind of it pertains to whatever one thinks personally works best, and how their personality is, stuff like that. So that pretty much summed up our discussion pretty briefly, and now I would like to go in and wrap things up by discussing my leadership during the week. The final thing that I wanted to address was my leadership during this discussion week. I know that early on in the week I was kind of irrelevant in the posts because I wasn't doing my posts. I wasn't kind of getting off on the right foot, aside from the beginning post on the first Thursday that the assignment was issued to me. But yeah, I know that I should have been more active in the post early on, but once I did pick up in the middle of the week or so, I did feel like I did a pretty decent job of encouraging people to respond to posts, getting people to get their discussions in overall, and overall I just kind of wanted everyone to do well since it was the first discussion. If I had to give myself a grade though for the week, I'd probably say a B-, just because I was missing those first couple of days, and it was an important time. So this is my overview of the discussion. I hope you liked it. And then, yeah, I'll be definitely talking to you guys in the upcoming posts this semester. Have a good one, guys.